First up, we have new system of independent approach control ATS units introduced in Imphal International Airport. Month-long observation of World Red Cross Days concluded. Founder James Henry Dunant remembered. Kimax demands immediate rectifications of the wrong answer published in Baiju's website and Facebook page, Manipur GK. Meitei Alliance condemns blatant distortions of facts and deceitful narratives. Women's entrepreneur produces fiber threads from banana plant. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Topal district till 10 p.m. For Kaksing district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Good evening, you're watching Primetime English News. Now the news in detail. The Bir Tikandras International Airport's Imphal Tower has been bifurcated into two towers with the introduction of Independent Approach Control ATS units in the towers. These facilities are new systems in the third in the entire northeastern states. These newly introduced systems will facilitate in providing more safety to the passengers of air travels. Speaking during today's occasions of the inaugurations of these new systems in the Bir Tikandras Imphal International Airport, Air Traffic Management Joint General Manager Subrata Halder stated that Imphal Airport has been upgraded to the international airports, and with this, the air traffic has increased in the states. In order to provide ease and more safety to the passengers and the staffs of the airport, the single tower has been bifurcated into two, and this new system has been introduced. And it is hoped that this system will facilitate passengers to a great extent, he added.
Air traffic service in charge of Imphal Airport. And today is the historical moment in the aviation history of Imphal that we could establish a separate unit which is called Independent Tower Control Unit or Aerodrome Control Unit and Independent Approach Control Unit. So far, we have been providing this service through combined channel. Combined channel has one deficiency that when traffic increases, then frequency congestion starts. That means more number of aircraft comes in the frequency, they get little space for talking. So this reduces the safety of the aircraft. So considering this fact, we have decided that we should divide these two channels because the number of aircraft movement have increased like anything at Imphal. Earlier it was hardly 20 to 25. Now it is touching 40 per day.
The closing ceremony of the month-long celebration of the World Red Cross Day, which commenced on April 8th across several nations throughout the world, has been concluded today for Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch as well. The closing ceremonies of the month-long observations was held at the IRCS States Branch Office at MG Avenue, Imphal West. The closing ceremony was attended by the Governor Anusuya Uike, IRCS Manipur State Branch Vice President Dr. R.K. Nimai, besides other dignified persons. As a part of today's closing ceremony, floral tributes were offered to the photographs of the late James Henry Dunant, the founders and the fathers of the Red Cross Society. Alongside observations of the formal functions, certificates and rewards were also distributed to the winners of the various competitions, which was held as a part of the month-long celebration.
उसी के तहत पूरे हिंदुस्तान के अंदर क्या दुनिया में ये रेड क्रॉस सोसाइटी में जितने भी हमारे स्वयंसेवी जो सदस्य होते हैं, डोनर होते हैं, जिनके प्रयास से जब भी किसी मानव की जरूरत पड़ती है, जब भी कोई ऐसी प्राकृतिक स्थितियां आती हैं, जैसा कि आपने देखा होगा 2020 और 21 में जब यहाँ पर पूरे देश और दुनिया में जब कोरोना का समय आया था, तब हमारे रेड क्रॉस सोसाइटी के जितने भी पदाधिकारी और मेंबर ने अपनी जान की जोखिम डालते हुए उन लोगों की सेवा किया है। आज इस मौके पर भी मैं मणिपुर शाखा के हमारे अध्यक्ष, सचिव और पूरी उनकी टीम को बधाई देती हूँ कि ऐसे समय आपने बहुत हेल्प की हमारे मणिपुर वासियों के लिए।
The World Red Cross Crescents Day was also organized by Indian Red Cross Society, Jiribam District Branch, today at Jiribam District. The theme of this year's observations is Keeping Humanity Alive. Lt. Jamini Kanta Singh, General Secretary, IRCS, Jiribam District Branch, N.G. Biswarjit Singh, and N. Virat Singh's Treasurers, IRCS, Jiribam District Branch, graced the occasion as Chief Guest, Presidents, and a Guest of Honor, respectively. As a part of today's observations, floral tributes were offered to the photo of Henry Dunant, the founder of the Red Cross. The chief guest recalls the works of the late Henry Dunant for the welfare of the human society. At the end of the occasion, certificates were distributed to the newly joined members of the IRCS Jiribam District Branch. Indian Red Cross Society Towel Branch also observed World Red Cross Day as observed in other parts of the world in the state's Manipur. The observation was jointly held in the collaborations with Youth Red Cross Unit Wycombe Money Girls College, Towel District. During today's observations, the floral tributes were offered to the photograph of the late founders and the fathers of the Red Cross Society, Jean Henry Dunant. This year's theme of the observation was Keeping Humanity Alive, and the observation was attended by the IRCS Towel District Branch Secretary K. Sadananda and other dignitaries. Speaking on occasions, IRCS Towel District Branch Secretary K. Sadananda stated that the World Red Cross today's Days is being observed in the commemorations of the services and the sacrifices rendered by the founders of the Red Cross Society, Jean Henry Dunant, who works and contributed toward the cause of the humanity. He added that as part of the activities of the extending health and support to the general population, IRCS Towel Branch has distributed relief material to the needy peoples since April 1, including those affected by the recent hailstorms and heavy rainfall that wreaks havoc in the states on May 5. Similar observation of the World Red Cross Day was also held at the Indian Red Cross Society Bishnupur District Branch, which was observed in joint cooperations with Youth Red Cross Royal Academy of Law, Wainam, being observed at the conference halls of the Royal Academy of Law, Wainam under Bishnupur District. The observation was attended by the RAL Wainam governing body chairman and ex-minister L. Radhakishore, IRCS Bishnupur District Branch Chairman Dr. W. Gulapi, Vice Chairman M. Ibam Hall, former Secretary M. Jagat Holt, RAL Wainam Principals Eliza Maisnoms, and GB Founder Secretary O. Ibo Chauba Kumant.
Any country with the Karijari Karitei, Moki standard of living Karidoviase, I couldn't see the Pamna mobile the YouTube to do, and the Yaya with them. Some Sapolo consider Quina, another than Amana Meraga, Manamana Laliga to make a money to receive Pega Fatiga, gone this the date. Manipur situation can be over. Shame India should forever. Shame world should forever. Adumaito the Nekoi, Masita, something Jaraga. I hajari mase nasi numisi to observation diye sida ekoi wasak minagani ekoi wakal bhab ta minagani ekoi namjaba as a human being ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯑꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯆꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯇherefore ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯥꯏꯇꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯥꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯦꯜꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ.
In a website named Byju's and one Facebook page named Manipur GK, the answer to the questions of who is the father of Manipuri dance has been wrongly entered as Guru Bipin Singh, which is utterly wrong. Konglai Indigenous Martial Arts and Culture Society, KIMAX, during a press meet held at its Palich compound office today, stated that the administrator of the Byju's website and the concerned Facebook page must rectify this gross mistake at the earliest. During today's press meet, KIMAX Secretary General R.K. Lenin Sana expressed that several famous and renowned gurus of our states has promoted and enriched our rich arts forms of folks and traditional dance, of which Guru Amudons, Guru Amuvi and Guru Tombi are the pioneers. These three renowned gurus during the year 1954 established and set up two prominent dance institutions in our states, which are Sri Sri Govindaji, Nathnalaya and the Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy. However, it cannot be said that these gurus are the fathers of the Manipuri dance, and presenting such fact in the forms of question and answers is unfortunate. KIMAX thus appeals the concerned authority to look into these mistakes and rectify this gross error in consultations with the learned scholars of the states. He further stated that it is very unfortunate that today's generations are presenting Manipur dance as the Meitei dance only, but the fact is that all dances forms of the indigenous communities in our states constitutes the Manipuri dance, he added.
Manipuri haibasi aikoigi lamdam sida tariba yellow ngai dagi loina raklaga lai lakminar koi yellow fruit hajab tare sugum labe fruit macha gi oiba masagi top ta jagoi isai lol sing asi moigi tradition mai culture chap chana lai masi akoigi Manipuri dance haibigi manungda chamam thoi haibasi akoigi kimasi mai gai digi thamjari maramaduna akoigi Manipuri dance magi fathers kanano harpo matamda Guru Bipin Singh asi matik chade madi maram chade haibasi akoigi maski saitegi thamjari aduga akoigi Guru Bipin Singh asi akoigi ngasai guru ohum mangna panjagi guru ohum dana 1954 gi matamda akoi hujuji lamdam sida lairiba akoigi Sri Govindaji na talaya government dance college hana khangnari ba hujuji amadi Jain Manipur dance academy haibasi akoi 1954 da likat piramani madui matamda akoigi guru asi ayam athema matamda tholakiba guru asina aikoigi father of Manipuri dance na chagana or Meitei or su amagi or su father of Manipuri dance na chagana Meitei dance classical gi dance haibasi maram chadi haibasi aikoigi maski maikadi thamjari maram aduna aikoigi Baju samadi Manipur aikoigi GK gi Facebook page emin obiriba punumakta aikoigi kimasi maikadi gi wafam thamjari madudi sigumlaba mislead hoyaba digi ngasi kunai mairolda aikoigi sagona lakwa sumba kum maramasi yana mislead oibe mongda lakado maramsi akoigi mari leinaba authority jiga kimas khusana jaraga akano miyeng chanjarakani amadi masi tawba yadaba thabak amani haibudu aikoina lebak miyamda puthokjaragani haibudu ma kimasi makai thamjari.
Congress leader Sam Pitroda has stirred controversy by categorizing Indian residents based on their facial features. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has condemned this remark as is considering legal actions against Pitroda. Singh criticized Pitroda's statement, describing it as racist and irresponsible. He expressed his disapprovals to the ANI, stating his intention to consult legal experts for potential legal recourse. Singh also accused the Congress party of employing a divide and rules policy. Pitroda's comments were part of the interview with the statements where he was trying to describe India's diversity. CM N. Biren Singh emphasized the unity of the Northeast, asserting their identity as Indians, not Chinese. An entrepreneur's named Atom Anupama from Urembam, Mayailakai under Imphal West District has successfully produced fiber or threads from the banana plant under the name of a company named Chincorp. In a state like Manipur, where people do not think and try to find ways of producing others' valuable products from agriculture plants, such as initiatives by Atom Anupama is really commendable. Such endeavors shall serve as a means of boosting the economy of the state with new opportunities. Here is an exclusive interview from our ELITETV reporter with proprietors of Chincorp's company, Atom Anupama.
मोगिजे डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ बायोटेक की को मखादा बायोटेक एन अमल लेको स्टेजिना मोइना बायोटेक सिना कमाई तो गया कांसिदा कोई ऑल इंडिया की होने को ऑल इंडिया की होइना हाइदी इनोवेटिव आइडिया दि लइबा को साइंटिफिक वे ना प्रूफ तो गंबा अदुगुंबा मी हाइ तारे को अदो एनी ग्रेजुएट ओबी आइ को एनी फील्ड साइंस वगैरह आर्ट्स वगैरह कॉमर्स वगैरह को अदुगुंबा मयाम दो मोगी इनोवेटिव आइडिया रोबोट बुसानी वाजो अदुदगी ड्रोन बुसानिंगजो अदुदगी एनी अखोइगिना एग्रीकल्चर एंड एलाइट हाइ को फील्ड से मोइजे थीम तरुक तरेत मुग लाइएबको अदुदना अदुगीदुदा मोइना ऑल इंडिया की ओइना चाहिम दा अमुरा कॉल लाए नॉर्थ ईस्ट की दा स्पेशल कॉल अमा लाए अदुदैदुदा मोइजे ग्रांड ओइना दुमाइ तौरगा कॉल लापजिदा इन अप्लाई तौजरे अदुगा स्क्रीनिंग जे फर्स्ट स्टेज सेकंड स्टेज थर्ड स्टेज लाइको लास्ट की सिजना फाइनल प्रेजेंटेशन होइबा अदुमाइ तौरकांदा मोइना आइडिया दो फिजिबल ओइब्रा देगी कयाम कइन मार्केट चटकद्रा मोइना सिगु मयाम जे येंग मतुंदा अदुगा मागी बैकअप हाइतारे सपोर्टिंग डॉक्यूमेंट हाइतारे को हाइदि साइंटिफिकली प्रूवन ओइबा याबो पोटला महाइजे क्लेम तोरि पोचि चुमरा कोपरा मोइना हना लोइमा वेरीफाई तौथोकांदा मोइना लास्ट सैंक्शन तौरकदोइने बसि
Department of Law, Manipur University today launched an awareness and sensitization campaign to bring awareness on the newly introduced criminal laws in India, which are set to come into force in the entire country from July 1st this year. The new three criminal laws are Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, and Bharatiya Saksya Adhiniyam 2023. These three laws are set to replace the all-age criminal laws, which are Indian Penal Codes 1860, Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, and Indian Evidence Act 1872. The campaign was flagged off by the Manipur University's Vice Chancellor Professor Naurams Lokendra Singh in the presence of Dr. Y. Premananda, HOD Department of Law, Manipur University. The campaign is being held under the aegis and supervisions of the Ministry of Home Affairs and Ministry of Education, Government of India. And now let's take a short break. Keep watching for more updates.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships, which makes it stand out among the rest.
diabetes ko loina da hingliba sing tha amagi manungda control to bangamle urea creatinine wangbasu tha amagi manungda hanthaba ngamle khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oi bangamle bp wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oi bangamle fatty liver oi basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle pumnamak natural oi ba hidak makhalna lying jabani hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi hena kupa parol gi damak nasimak langsin birau diabetes hospital soibam leikai ayangpali road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back after the break. A one-day program under the theme International Days of Families, Duty of the Families Towards Welfare of the Parents and Senior Citizens was held today at the Court Hall of the Manipur University, which was jointly organized by the Manipur Human Rights Commission and Department of Law, Manipur University. The program was attended by the Manipur Human Rights Commission's Chairperson Justice U.B. Saha, Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Naurem Lokendro Singh, Department of Law, Manipur University, Kanchipur Head Dr. Yumnam Premananda Singh, and DM College of Science Infa retired Associate Professor Dr. S. Ingo Tombi, Manipur Human Rights Commission's members Kangzams Khagendra Singh, MHRC Investigation Wings Heads IGP Mamata Wahengbams, and other dignitaries. Speaking on occasions, Manipur Human Rights Commission Chairperson Justice U.B. Sa expressed that with the changing times and evolving situation, the world has now become a small global family, and today's program is being held to highlight the difficulties and challenges being faced by the elderly peoples in the families of today's modern world. He continued that in today's world, becoming old is being looked at as social issues, and with the evolving trends, families are becoming smaller, with children staying far from the families on account of pursuing higher studies and courses. Such scenario leads to leaving the elderly peoples alone in their homes, making them cry in the loneliness for want of companionship. He added that the various laws and acts has been enacted to look into the concerning matters of old age people.
Now, there may be a question in the mind of all of you as to why the World Families Day is scheduled to be observed on 15th of May 2024 on a particular subject or themes. But why we choose the theme which is for the day, that is the duty of the family towards welfare of the parents and senior citizens. I initially hope that being it is organized by the Department of Law, Manipur University, I will get an opportunity to share my views with the students, but the students are not in that number what I expected. Basic thing is this, particularly this family science is one of the science which empowers the family to thrive in the society. And we all are either from a family or within a family.
On the other hand, directors of social welfare departments Ngangom Utam stated that as practice, the landed properties and other wealth gets divulged to the children, and with the changing times, partitions and distribution of the properties between children of the parents is being carried out by the ways of registrations and other lawful acts. In such documentation involving distribution of properties and wealth among the children, special clause with regards to taking care of the elderly parents till the time of their death must also be included, he added.
Mari natragasu aigi lan thumdo ayeng aina sigraba matungda phangogdaba mido aigi relatives ne na logani sumaina ngasagi masida aduga parent na hairapa matam sida mu mama mapa oiba hairapa sida mu karambal no haiba kanda hek pokchaba mama mapa oiba yai nataba yokchaba mama mapa oiba yai aduna ngasagi sugumba ayokpa mama boy mama mapa boyro pokchaba bo oiro aduga ngasagi poktaba mama poktabi mama akogi kai haitare step mother step father adu eragasu adum changani Sigi Saurak Pasima Kamina Rakanda, Kamaina Chathagadabano, Kanade apply to Gadabano Hivamatamda, subdivision Kudingi, subdivisional officer, as Diona presiding officer, Oiba, Akwegi, maintenance tribunal among Lagani. Maintenance tribunal Sidaida, Aquina Sigi case set Hagadobani. High River Maintenance Tribunal say civil judge Amagi, civil court Amagi power and functions more the P2A. Sigi Exiga Marilena.
Security forces dealt a blow to the extortion rackets runs by the band's National Revolutionary Front of Manipur NRFM with the arrest of an active cadre in Imphal yesterday. The apprehended rebels, identified as 33 years old Haisnam James Singh alias Kumar, was nabbed from the Lumfell Reims Road near Reims Gates. Singh's arrest follows the crackdowns on the outfit's extortion activities in the Imphal area. Security personnel recovered 2 wheelers and a mobile phone from his possession. The NRFM cadre's modus operandi involves extortion money from the various individuals and establishments in the state's capital, spreading fears and intimidation. Security forces have intensified operation against the proscribed outfits active in the regions, tightening the noose around the illegal activities that threaten peace and normalcy. Today at around 8:10 a.m., some unknown armed miscreants who camps in a Maruti 800 vehicles fired some round of bullets at the residence of the Salam Jibon Singh, 43 years, son of late S. Keso Singh of the Moirang Command Laikai and the Moirang police station. A person identified as the Sawai Jam Danavir Singh, 28 years, sons of S. Rajan Singh of Churasanpur, Yaipa Kol at Present Thanga Wangma Relief came sustained bullet injury in the incident. He received 5 to 6 bullets in the right arms and abdomen in the incident. He was hospitalized at Raj Medicities, not AOC. A major operation is going to conduct today at the hospital. Upon receipt of the information, Bishnupur District Police came at the spot and recovers empty cases of 9mm pistols. The Bishnupur Police files a case in this regard.
Hojik Hokriba Obuksi ang Daliba AC Girls Hostel Thangwang High School Daliba inmate sing amadani inmate sing mamingna Sawaijam Dhanavir Kawi Masi Hokriba Hoksi ayuki pung nipan ga minit kharchatpa minit mari manga chatpa dwai matamdani Masih kana gumana gari singnaba lebedagi gari pendaba lebedagi phone gibna haibedagi akoi di khangjaba ngamjade hoji ana basina unconscious leibani ado kari gum tamda kana gumba lanai gi yek namba leiraga su natraga samstan singi kari khutong chada ba mayam amat leiraga su hajana negotiation tawraga mi sibu gyan tan halaga tanja logi ban hena phabani hekta mi bu siba yana nambagi damakta Polization of Hibisidi must be the humanitarian ground, Yamna Pintaba, Saram Sat Oiva, Lisat Amaniana.
The Meitei Alliance has strongly condemned the blatant distortion of facts and deceitful narratives surrounding the ongoing mayhems in Manipur, India's northeastern states. A communique issued by the convener of the Meitei Alliance conveys that the misrepresentations of the situation as persecutions of the religious Christian minorities is categorically false and must be rectified by the institutions like USCIRF. They must exercise utmost diligence and refrain from endorsing false propaganda perpetrated by fringe cookie groups such as the Namta that falsely projects itself as representing the entire settled tribes of Manipur. The attempts to paint Christians as minority in Manipur is baseless. In reality, the Christian population constitute 41.29% of the Manipur's total population in 2011, nearly equivalent to the Hindu population 41.39%. True minorities in Manipur includes those practicing Islam, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Sanamahism, Tingaro, Wangchabriak, etc. The Christian population has seen significant growth from 19% to 41% between 1961 and 2011, indicating it may soon surpass other religious groups. The portrayals of the ongoing mayhems has a violent religious clash between Hindu, Meiteis and the Christian is unfounded. Not all Meiteis are Hindu, nor all Hindus are Meitei. Similarly, neither all Christians are Kuki. the immediate stakeholders of the mayhems and are cookies and Meitei. While there have been incidental damages to the religious structure of both the communities, including churches and temples of the Meiteis destroyed by the cookies, the mayhem is devoid of religious motivation. There is no violent religious clash between Christians and Hindus in Manipur. The ongoing mayhem is orchestrated and perpetuated by cross-border cookie arms groups funded through various illicit means of drugs, cartels and Western aids authorized by the US Congress Burma Act of 2023. The objective is to establish a cookie expansionist territory called Jalengam by balkanizing the established territory India, Myanmar and Bangladesh with Manipur as the epicenter. This is evidenced by their formal calls for an expansionist cookie 11 strongs and the launch of the direct act of terror such as the simultaneous attacks on the governments and ethnic cleansings of Meitei initiated on May 3rd last year, it added. As precautionary measures from the deadly rabies, a one-day anti-rabies vaccination program was conducted today at the premises of Hodam's Lairak Club, Kaisamtong in Imphal West District. It was organized by the Hodam Lairak Clubs Kaisamtongs in association with the Directorates of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Government of Manipur. Altogether, 237 dogs and cats were vaccinated anti-rabies vaccine during the programs.
Ngasigi program si laibok thiba thodok haiba tare lekai sidagi nahan si hodong na kholam madagi hodong si wild oi bazani kholam madagi rabies haiba laina do naraktana laigidre laigidabadu dagi lekai gi Hodam Direct Club ka Directorate of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Government of Manipur ka kucham naraga ngasi se anti-rabies gi vaccination program ma pangthok chabani masida hujik phawbada akoi gi si huiga hodong ga pullaga chama gi mathakta vaccination tri pangthok chagre.
In a release issued today by the Ima Kondong Lairambi Thaugalup More, it has been notified that this year's annual celebrations of the forest deity Ima Kondong Lairambi shall not be observed, owing to the destruction of the temple of the deity Ima Kondong Lairambi, which has been vandalized and demolished by the Kuki militants during the current crisis. The release added that though large-scale celebration of the Ima Kondong Lairambi shall not be held, the basic customary rituals and the observations shall be performed on May 10th, 2024 at around 8 a.m. at the Manipur Dance College Palace compound. The release has been appealed to the general population of the Manipur and in particular the residents of the More who has taken refuge in various relief camps to participate in the settles observations. The Smart Security Service Head Office Tera Kaital has donated some amount of money to the household inhabitants at Kangabok, Wangbal, Hairok, Lilong and Kaitan Manbi, whose dwelling houses were severely damaged by the recent hailstorm in the state. A team of the Smart Security Service led by the Laima Yun Pratat Sharma, Secretary of the organization, today visited the worst affected houses located at the above mentioned areas and handed over a cash of rupees 4,000 each to the head of the families. Today at around 5:35 a.m. on reliable informations, combined teams of CDO units Kaching under the commands of Subedar Suraisam Birla Singh, OC CDO unit Kaching, Wangu PS teams led by the inspector and Jatisar Singh conducted cordons and search operations at the Wangu Yalangbam Hills areas under the supervision of the additional SP Operation Kaching, Binoy Chongtham MPS and overall supervisions of SP Kaching, Thokchom Bikramjit Singh MPS. During the search operations, the security recovered one country-made 9mm pistols with empty magazine, 6.36 HE grenades, 3 covers of 2-inch mortar smoke cells, 4 empty cells of 2-inch mortar smoke cells, 1 tubes launcher, 1 bullet-proof plate, 1 Bufang's handset, 2 BP vests, 3 cartridge charges, and 2 rings of grenades launched from the Wangu Yelangba Hill. The recovered items were seized at 6:40 a.m. from the spots and handed over to the Wangu police stations for the further necessary action. The Congress party distanced itself from the remark made by the chairman of Indian Overseas Congress, Sam Petroda, regarding the physical appearance of the individuals from different regions of India. Petroda's comments suggesting that peoples in South resembles Africans and those in the East resembles Arabs and Chinese stars controversies and were labeled as racist by some. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh took to the social media platform X to express the party's disapproval of the Petroda's remark. Ramesh described that analogies drawn by the Petrodas as most unfortunate and unacceptable, emphasizing that the Indian National Congress completely disassociates itself from such analogies. Petroda's comments were made during an interview with the Statesman where he reflected on Indians' democracies and diversity. He spoke about Indians' ability to thrive in a diverse environment for 75 years, highlighting the physical diversity observed across different regions of the country. Petroda mentions how people in the East resemble the Chinese. Those in the West looks like Arab, those in the North appears white, and those in the South may look like Africans. He also stressed the importance of the respecting various languages, religions, foods and customs across different regions, envisioning an Indians where everyone has a place and compromise for the greater good. Responding to the Petroda's remarks, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, through a post on X, emphasized the diversities of India and urged Petrodas to understand the essence of the country. Sarma, who hails from the northeast, asserted that despite the physical differences, all Indians are united as one. The Supreme Court cracks a whip on misleading advertisements on May 7, putting celebrities and public figures on notice for irresponsible products endorsements that could mislead consumer. A bench of Justice Hima Kohli and Asa Nuddin's Amanullah laid down stringent norms requiring advertisers to self-certify that their aids comply with Indian laws before they hit the airwaves. This self-attestations protocols mirrors the cable TV network rules of 1994. The top court has also directed relevant ministries to update it on the actions taken by the Central Consumers Protection Authority (CCPA) against misleading advertisement. In a significant observations, the bench underlines the pivotal roles of the famous personalities in swaying consumers' choices through endorsement. Endorsements by celebrities, influencers, and other public figures go a long ways in promoting products, and it is imperative for them to act with responsibilities while endorsing any products in the course of advertisements and taking responsibility for the same, the court stated. The stance directive comes as the court heard a case filed by the Indian Medical Association (IMA) in 2022 against Patanjali's Ayurved Limited, accusing the firms and its founders Yoga Guru Ramdev of running a smears campaign against modern medicines and the COVID vaccination drive. The bench expressed displeasure over the persistence of the prohibited misleading Patanjali's advertisements on various online platforms despite court orders. Air India Express cancels over 70 international and domestic flights from Tuesday night to Wednesday morning due to a mass sick leaves by the senior crew members, according to the airline spokesperson. The segments of the cabin crew reported sickness at the last minute, leading to the delays and cancellation. The airline is currently in conversations with the crew to understand the reasons behind this sudden occurrence, while also actively trying to resolve the issues, minimize inconveniences to the passengers. Affected guests will be offered a full refund of or complimentary rescheduling. The spokesperson also urged the passenger flying with them today to verify if the flight is affected before proceeding to the airport. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thabal districts. In Kasing district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Traffic is seen as usual on the roads. Shops and markets remains open. People were seen purchasing essential items during the curfew relaxation. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890892 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channels or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick recap of the top stories once again. New systems of independent approach control ATS units introduced in Imphal International Airport. Month-long observation of World Red Cross Days concluded. Founder Jean Henry Dunant remembered. Himax demands immediate rectifications of wrong answer published in Baiju's website and Facebook page, Manipur GK. Meitei Alliance condemns blatant distortion of facts and deceitful narratives. Women's entrepreneur produces fiber threads from banana plant. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Tabal district till 10 p.m. for Kaksing district till 8 p.m. In Bisnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. That's all for today's episode. Thanks for your time and have a great night.